Good morning, everyone. This is Jeffy Kennedy, author of fantasy romance and romantic fantasy. I'm here with my first cup of coffee. And if you're on video, I want you to see that my new Christmas mug that I bought for myself. Cute little Starbucks glass mug with a handle that has little red and white beads alternating like a candy cane. And then isn't it pretty with my foam on the top? I am here with my first cup of coffee, and it is delicious in my candy cane mug. Today is Tuesday, December 21st. It's 12/21, 2021. Lots of twos and ones. So, in numerology, if you are into these things, you may or may not be, I think it can be an interesting tool. I sometimes get shit for, like, how can I be both a scientist and believe in things? But we've talked about this before, right? Lexi, we can be scientists and we can believe in unicorns. These things are not fundamentally incompatible. It's like that great quote from and now it's old, but the gal at Cosmos saying that she didn't understand why women could be interested in both mascara and politics. He said, men are allowed to talk about sports relentlessly and we don't judge them for it, except maybe we do. Anyway, did I lose my train of thought? What was I going to say? Science. Oh, numerology. So a lot of this goes back to, if you're into tarot, it starts with, that's represented in tarot, and it's a lot of old magic, philosophy, however you want to look at these things. But basically, I've like a hair in my nose and face somewhere. Did I get it? Maybe it was tickling. That one is uh, the seed. It's the arrow. It's the formation of the idea. It's the intention. If you're into mastermind stuff and all of those things, this is all part of that. Two is the soil. So it is the foundation in which you plant the seed. Some people relate this to like the forces of yang and yin, male and female. The male plants the seed and the female, whatever works for you. And then three is the manifestation. So if you look at a day like today, where you have lots of ones and twos, 12/21, 2021, you are getting seed, soil, and then if you add the numbers together, you get threes. 1 plus 2 is 3 for 12. 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. 2021, you get the 3 at the end. And that's where it starts to fall apart to me, because sometimes people do these arbitrary things where I don't know, I feel like they change the math according to what they want to get. So then like 2021 would maybe be 3 plus 0 plus 2 makes 4, which kind of works because the next step for 4 is order. After you have the seed, the soil, the manifestation, then you make order. You create a foundation from it. So anyway, believe it or not, I think now is a good time for setting those intentions, giving them the soil to grow in, and to be looking for the manifestation of that. This is, some people consider this to be like how we perform sorcery, right, in our daily lives. So, Fire of the Frost comes out tomorrow. Yay. And very excited for that. If you're in Australia, you'll start getting it soon. I always think it's interesting to see Amazon click over into, like the pre-order numbers freeze and then the sales start hitting. Sometime in my afternoon, early evening. So you can still pre-order today for the low price. $5.99, which I know is not a low price, but hey. But it'll go up to $6.99 as soon as Jeffy gets around to doing that. I do have to do things this afternoon. I am pretty much ready. Um, I have a list of some stores I need to go to this afternoon, a few more things I'm looking for, but everything is wrapped. What do you think? I might go buy some more of these mugs because I like them so much. Um, I was thinking, oh, I should have bought several. I bought one for my granddaughter because she and I um, have a lot in common. Oh, I didn't silence my phone. Who is it? It's probably Kelly. Oh no, it's Assistant Corrine. Oh, telling me that someone's impersonating my mother again. You'll have to get on and take care of that, Mom, if you didn't already do it. So let's see, what was I saying? Yeah, Friday the Frost coming out. So, oh yeah, I have to run some errands this afternoon. So, and then I'm meeting my friend Megan for a drink on the plaza where we can see the beautiful lights. It'll be a lovely little Christmas festivity. I'm really trying to get better about adding in socializing time to enjoy Christmas, which usually means making the effort to do that, which is not always, I don't know, part of my schedule, right? I'd have to leave the house. Thank you for those of you who commented saying that you thought that I should take time off over Christmas. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I am working today, and I do get my lovely Dorinda back again. She is back from uh, Book Lovers Con and done with both her book and her novella. Her novella for In Fire of the Frost. I just love it. I think she should be writing fantasy. What do you guys think? It's really good. Um, yeah. And Grace's story. So Amanda's or Dorinda's is called A Winter Fire, and yeah, it's great. It's compact, but it's yeah, a great little story. And then Grace's story, The King of Hell, is an expansion of a short story that she did before, and it is. I don't know, you guys. This is might be my favorite of hers so far. I told her it was, and I'm not sure why. I really loved the I love the king, and it has a blazing hot sex scene that is woo, off the charts. It's amazing. So I'm excited for you guys to read the anthology. I hope you enjoy my story. It's you've been hearing me talk about it on here. I had a lot of fun leaning into the boarding school thing. I may have to do more boarding school things. We shall see. Um, but yeah, we'll see. I'm actually feeling pretty good now. I got some words yesterday. I didn't get 3,000, but considering Christmas and everything, David is feeling pretty good. So we're going to be able to travel tomorrow. So that's a relief. Things are coming together. Cross our fingers. Seed soil manifestation. I watched a movie that I really enjoyed on Netflix. I think it was Netflix, while I was wrapping presents, called Finding You. Recommend. I'll link to it. But I mean, it's like a Hallmarky romance. Did you guys see? I saw this meme go by where this guy's holding up a sign saying, all Hallmark movies have the same plot or are the same. And it's like, uh, is there a point? Is there a point to this? Uh, what is the thing with people having to jump on what other people like? It's and almost always things that women like, women or teens, and the trifecta. It's probably not the trifecta; it's the bifecta if you are a teenage girl. But it's like, what do you care? Don't watch it. If you don't like Harley Quinn movies, don't watch them. That's easy. Anyway, I don't think this one was Harlequin, but it was a fairly simple plot, but it did have Thomas Everett Scott in it, and it had Vanessa Redgrave in it. and it took place in Ireland. And it's this gal who's a violinist and goes because her brother went, and she meets on the plane, it has the great meet cute of the guy who's the movie star trying to travel anonymously, and they're staying at the same B&B in Ireland. And so it was very fun to see the Ireland stuff after having been there and Dublin things. And it was charming, and I thought Vanessa Redgrave was really good. So if you want a light holiday fair movie, I don't think there was actually any Christmas in it. Can't have everything. But it was charming. I enjoyed it very much, and the young Irish actor was super cute. The most unrealistic thing about the movie is that he takes her to the cliffs of Moher, which like takes they apparently no time to get there, which is not true. And even though they show, it's kind of funny because like in the background there's all those rows of the big tour buses, but there's like nobody else there. It's like, oh, what happened to all those people who were in all those big tour buses? Because you could see the line of like a dozen tour buses. And so, reader, we did not go to the Cliffs of Moher entirely because it was such a tourist location. And it was the thing that I did not like about Ireland was that when we spent that time in Dublin for Worldcon, I didn't realize that the cruise ships put into the port at Dublin, and they would disgorge. I think I've talked about this before. Disgorge, like thousands of people at once. And I mean, the streets would be impassable. And yeah, it was weird. It was a weird experience. And then the city had begun to really cater to the that tourist crowd, which you can't blame them for it, but it had really become like Disney Dublin. So anyway, we'd heard that the cruise ships take the tour buses, have those go out to the cliffs of Moher, which is still like a couple hours. And so we went to, and I'm not going to be able to think of the name, so I'll look it up.